I want to welcome everyone, especially if you're new. If you're watching this for the first or second time, I welcome you to this very, very valuable information that we're going to be sharing with you today. And for the people that don't know me, my name is Charles Villacis, and I have been with the company now for a couple of years since they started in 2022. And it is my pleasure. It is my pleasure and my honor to be able to share this information with you. I believe it's information that's changing lives all over the world. We are LoveBiome. We are the microbiome company. So we're going to be explaining a lot today about the microbiome, how important and valuable it is to our health. And I know that all of us have tried to do the best for our health in the past. You know, we've all attempted to have this optimal health. Many of us take supplements and vitamins, and we may even be trying different diets and things like that. But the truth is that the industry does make it complicated for us. There are way too many products out on the market, so many different vitamins and supplements that you can take. But to be honest, not all of these supplements are really that necessary. Sometimes we end up taking things that we don't even need or that aren't really as effective as we want them to be. So what exists is a lot of confusion in the industry, and it could be very costly if you don't really buy the right products. Here in LoveBiome, we understand that being healthy doesn't have to be complicated. We believe in the power of simplicity, and we know that there's one thing that we can all do to look our best and feel our best and perform at our best. And when we change one thing in the body, we actually change everything in the body. So what is that one thing? Well, that one thing is taking care of our gut microbiome, really focusing on the well-being of our gut microbiome. And the scientific community has named the gut microbiome the center of health. That's how important it is. When something is considered the center of health, it really is the most important thing. So what exactly is the gut microbiome? The definition of the microbiome is that entire community of microorganisms that lives inside of our intestinal tract. That community, not it doesn't have millions, it doesn't have billions, but trillions with a T, right? Trillions of microorganisms. So it is this whole world, this whole universe that lives inside of us. And that universe has to be functioning in perfect harmony so that we can be healthy. So what will we find inside of the microbiome? What microorganisms exist inside of our microbiome? Well, things like viruses and fungi and enzymes, but the majority are bacteria. That's what lives inside of us. It's trillions of bacteria. Now, there are thousands of varieties of these bacteria. We wouldn't even know how to begin to explain all the different types of bacteria that exist. But generally, we can categorize this bacteria into two groups. Okay, we have the good bacteria and we have the bad bacteria. That's really how simple it is. That's really what we have to understand. And obviously, the good bacteria is the one we want to have plenty of, right? So our bodies, when they produce this good bacteria, we're going to be healthy, right? But at the same time, there exists bad bacteria, and the bad bacteria is what makes us sick. So we don't want that anywhere near our body. We want the microbiome to eliminate the bad bacteria. Okay, so that's what we need to do. We need to always have good bacteria and eliminate the bad bacteria. However, okay, what's happening nowadays is that most people all over the world are not producing enough good bacteria. That is the problem. You could say that we have a deficiency or a lack of good bacteria in our gut microbiome. And at the same time, we're producing too much of the bad bacteria. So why is this happening? The opposite is happening of what should be happening. We can consider this a gut microbiome imbalance. That's what most of us are experiencing, a gut microbiome imbalance. So why is this happening? Why is the opposite of what should be happening occurring? Well, it really has to do with the foods we're eating. Nowadays, all over the world, people are more and more used to eating processed foods. It just seems to be a part of normal life. But you know what? Our ancestors did not eat processed food. 100, 200 years back, nobody ate processed food. This is a relatively new phenomenon, right? Where we're eating this processed food, everything that's already prepackaged in boxes, in bags, in cans. We can consider this processed food. And what we have to understand is that this food is high in sugar, it is high in salt, it is high in fat, it is high in calories, but very low in nutrition. And every time that we eat this food, like the cookies and the potato chips and the pizzas, right, we're actually feeding the wrong bacteria. We're not feeding the good bacteria with this food. We're feeding the bad bacteria with this food. And the bad bacteria is the one that grows, not the good one. So this is what's causing the gut microbiome imbalance. Honestly, this is what's making us sick is the foods we're eating. So whenever we have a situation where we're creating more bad bacteria and less good bacteria, we're going to have a gut microbiome imbalance. Okay. So what happens is because of this imbalance, as a result of this imbalance, now more than ever, people are suffering from chronic disease. So all over the world, people are having a harder time now losing weight. There's a lot of overweight, cases, a lot of obesity cases all over the world. Actually, the majority of people now are suffering to some degree of leaky gut syndrome. What is leaky gut syndrome? Well, it's when the walls of your intestinal tract, when the walls of the intestine, they start to deteriorate, and the toxins, they penetrate through the walls and they enter the bloodstream, and they make the blood toxic. So that leads to a bunch of other problems. But the majority of people are suffering from this. Things like high blood pressure, chronic fatigue, even diabetes is a huge problem all over the world. But it all has to do with this gut microbiome imbalance, right? Whenever you feel pain and inflammation in the body, things like cognitive impairment and heart disease, they're all related to this gut microbiome imbalance. And we can honestly say that this is a very short list. This is just some of the most common chronic illnesses that we find. But to be honest, all illness, it doesn't matter what it is, all illness is related to this gut microbiome imbalance. So the gut is very important. It really does determine whether you live a healthy life or a sick life. And honestly, this is a major problem all over the world. But the good news is that there is a solution, right? And that solution is called LoveBiome. That's us. We provide the solution for everyone. What LoveBiome does through their amazing, amazing products is that we create the ideal microbiome for people, right? So what is the ideal microbiome? Well, a microbiome that functions the way it's supposed to function, the way God intended it to function, right? It's constantly producing good bacteria, and at the same time, it's eliminating the bad bacteria. It's purging it out of the system. And don't take my word for it. There's so many different, articles now in medical journals. There's so many studies now that are being published in government websites like PubMed that really do explain how every illness is tied to gut bacteria. Here are just a few examples, right? Like here's an article that talks about how dementia is due to gut bacteria, right? Gut bacteria plays a role in dementia. It plays a role in depression, even things like long COVID. People that are getting symptoms, even though they may have had COVID like a couple of years ago, their symptoms are continuing, and it has to do with bacteria in your gut. So the bacteria in your gut is very, very, very important. Okay. And what happens when you start healing the gut, the gut microbiome, whenever you start now producing more of the good bacteria and less of the bad bacteria, you start seeing some pretty amazing dramatic changes in your body, starting with your digestion. Most people will notice a change in their digestion right away when they use our products. And you know what? When your digestion works better, when everything is clean within your intestinal tract, you're better able to absorb nutrients. So you're getting more out of the foods that you eat. You're getting more out of the supplements that you take. Also, what happens automatically when you heal your gut microbiome is that you strengthen the immune system. We know this because the majority of what we consider the immune system is located in your gut. And This is very important. We know that a strong immune system is very important. We saw the evidence of this during the pandemic, right? The people that had strong immune systems were able to resist the COVID virus, and the people with very weak immune systems, well, unfortunately, they got very sick and even passed away, right? So we know that it's very important to have a strong immune system, and it starts with the gut microbiome. You heal the gut and you strengthen the immune system automatically. Also, when you heal the gut microbiome, the microbiome manufactures its own vitamins. You don't have to go to the store and buy vitamins. The microbiome does it on its own account. And also, the healthy gut microbiome acts as a natural antibiotic, fighting off the bad bacteria. So we can say that a healthy microbiome impacts the function of every system in your body. That's why when people take our LoveBiome products and their gut heals, right? They report all kinds of improvements. People start talking about how their allergies get better, their metabolism gets faster. We all know that when we're a certain age, when we're in our 40s, 50s, and beyond, the metabolism can get very, very slow, right? We can't lose weight the way a 25-year-old can, but the metabolism speeds up when the gut microbiome is healthy, right? Also, it improves your neurological function and it impacts your mood. It just makes you feel better. It fights off fatigue. It helps eliminate inflammation in the body. Now, this was a big one for me. This is my testimony. I used to have a lot of inflammation in my body. I felt a lot of pain in my joints. Uh, Sometimes it was so bad that I couldn't even lift my arm because my left shoulder was in a lot of pain. But you know what? I was introduced to these products a couple of years ago, and only after taking them for a few weeks, I'm talking about maybe 4 or 5 weeks the most, I noticed that all of that inflammation, all of that pain just left my body. Like it just totally disappeared. And that's when I knew we had something quite special, quite miraculous here in LoveBiome, because immediately I was able to be more active. I was able to go back to the gym. I was able to start swimming again, things that I love to do that I stopped doing for years, honestly, because I just felt like my body was in too much pain. I felt, honestly, I felt very old. And now I don't feel old anymore. I feel like a young person. And another thing that happens is that you lose weight faster. I personally lost over 30 pounds on these products, and and I'm still losing some body fat now. It's amazing. Um, it helps you sleep better. It improves your energy. It improves your stamina. It helps with your liver and your kidney function. It strengthens your skeletal system. Also, it improves the appearance of your skin. Do you know that your skin is basically just a reflection of how healthy your gut is? When the gut is sick, the skin also becomes sick, right? That's when you get things like acne and psoriasis and eczema. But when the gut is healthy, your skin, it shows in your skin. Your skin is clean and radiant, right? Also, it helps with your brain function. It helps with your neurosystems. We can simply say that the healthy gut microbiome makes us age healthy, right? Because we're all going to have to age. That's something that we can't stop, the aging process, but we can age in a very healthy way. We can age gracefully, as I like to say. There's nothing better than people complimenting you on how you look, right? If they can't tell how old you are, that's always a good thing, right? If you look good for your age. So we want people to always say that about us. And the reason that our products work so well is because we really do use very high quality ingredients. And that has a lot to do with the way that we actually go to different parts of the world to search for the best that Earth has to offer. So we really do go to the gardens of the world to find our superfoods, and even to remote areas of the world, even what they call blue zones. We go into these blue zones where people live over 100 years old. A lot of our ingredients come from these blue zones, right? We go to exotic markets to find these healing herbs and healing spices, even ancient sources. And why do we do this tremendous amount of labor to find all these ingredients? Well, it's because we believe in what Hippocrates said. Hippocrates was the father of medicine. That's what he was considered. And he said something very, very important. He said all disease begins in the gut. Hippocrates didn't say some diseases begin in the gut. He didn't say most diseases. He said all diseases begins in the gut. All disease begins in the gut. And he also said, let food be thy medicine. Those are some pretty wise words, right? And that means that back in 440 BC, Hippocrates already knew. He already knew what the root of our health challenges were. He knew what the cause was, and he also knew what the solution was back then. So over 2,500 years have passed. I think it's about time that we listen to Hippocrates. He knew what he was talking about. And that's exactly what happens when you take the LoveBiome products, right? We let food be thy medicine, right? And because all of our ingredients are basically just food, right? They're all natural ingredients. And three very important things happen when we take our products. We accomplish three very important health objectives. The first thing that happens is that we start producing plenty of that good, healthy bacteria, right? That's very important. And we do that with probiotics. Probiotics are bacteria themselves that produce good, healthy bacteria in our microbiome. And we want an abundance of that good bacteria, right? And then the second thing that happens is that once we create that good bacteria, we want to feed it. We want to feed that good bacteria so that it can keep growing, it can keep reproducing. So we do that with prebiotics. The prebiotics are the food for the good bacteria. So sometimes people get a little confused between probiotic and prebiotic, but the difference is that probiotics create the good bacteria and the prebiotics are the food for the good bacteria to keep growing. And our products contain plenty of both. Our products contain probiotics and prebiotics. And when they combine together, we form what's called symbiotics, right? And that's what's in our all of our products, right? Is this a symbiotic effect. And then the third thing that happens is we support the natural detox process. We eliminate the toxins and the bad bacteria from our system, from our microbiome. And we do all of this with our amazing, wonderful products, starting with Phytopower. Sometimes people ask me, what is our flagship product? What is our main product? Well, sometimes it's a little hard to know because all of our products are so amazing and they all function so well. But I would say Phytopower because it's our most complete product. This product contains over 40 fruits and vegetables. Now, I have to ask you, when was the last time that you ate 40 fruits and vegetables in one day? I don't think anyone has done that. I know I never did, but with Phytopower, that's exactly what's happening every single day that you take this product. You're consuming 40 fruits and vegetables. Everything that you can possibly need and that you normally lack, because let's face it, nobody eats enough fruits and vegetables, right? We're eating more processed food and we're eating less and less of the real food of the fruits and vegetables that we should be eating. So this is that product that's going to really ensure that you're getting all the right nutrients. You're not going to lack anything that's very necessary. And it's such an easy product to take because it comes in these little sachets, so you can carry it with you wherever you go. All you have to do is empty one of the sachets in a bottle of water and drink it. That's it every day. Now, here in the red lettering, we find the benefits of this incredible product. It helps with the detoxification process. It helps strengthen your immune system. It helps with your skin. It helps you absorb nutrients in the body. It increases your energy and helps increase your stamina, and also helps with circulation. And when we talk about 40 different fruits and vegetables, we're talking about 40 fruits and vegetables of all different colors, because it is very important to get that variety of colors in your system. Sometimes people think of the green fruits and vegetables as being healthy, but really all the colors are very important. They all have different functions. So in our Phytopower product, we're going to have a green blend, obviously, because all fruits and vegetables that are green are going to help with the detox process. They're going to help build up your immunity. But we also have a yellow orange blend, because yellow and orange fruits and vegetables, they give you energy. And in the Phytopower, we also have a red blend for circulation, and we also have a purple blend because all of the purple and blue fruits and vegetables, they help fight off stress, and they also work as anti-inflammatories. So it is very important to have that diversity, and all the colors are present in our Phytopower product. Also, in the same Phytopower product, we're going to have a blend of 5 different digestive enzymes. Now, each one of these digestive enzymes has a different function, but generally enzymes help you digest your food better. So we need these enzymes in our bodies and we need them in our product. And also in the same product, Vitapower, we have all these different types of probiotics, 8 different probiotics that are the most valuable probiotics. And remember, the probiotics will help you create that good, healthy bacteria. Now, in every serving of Vitapower, you're actually getting 20 billion units of these probiotics. It's an enormous amount, more than other products. And remember, probiotics help or probiotics create that good healthy bacteria in your gut microbiome. So once we've created that good healthy bacteria, then we need to feed the good bacteria with the prebiotics, and these are our sources of prebiotics. We get prebiotics from red onion, apple, garlic, seaweed, leeks, baobab fruit, asparagus. These are all highly nutritious foods. And you got to remember that when you want to feed the good bacteria, it has to be real food like this, right? You can't feed it with junk food. If you want to feed the bad bacteria, then yes, eat all the junk food that you want, right? But the good bacteria will only be fed with this type of highly nutritious food, and that's what we have in our Phytopower product. So as you can see, in just one product, there's so many different ingredients. There's so much goodness in one product. But we also have the 2 liquid supplements that accompany the Phytopower. The 3 of them together make up a system. We call it the Daily 3 system. So here in the red label, we have the Next Balance. Now this is the product that stabilizes your body. And these are already in liquid form. They're juices, right? So you don't have to prepare them. You would just have to pour yourself like about a half a shot glass, which is about 25 milliliters. Here in the red lettering here, we see the benefits of the Next Balance. It builds up your immune system. It helps with mental acuity. It helps your skin. It helps with the heart health and circulation. It helps balance the acidity levels throughout your body. It helps fight off inflammation. It gives you energy, and it helps with the aging process. Now, in the purple label, we have the Next Detox. Now, this is the one that cleanses your cells. It is very important to have a daily cleanse in your cells. You know, we can't just do a cleanse every once in a while or, you know, once a month like people think. We want to cleanse those cells every single day. So the detox body detoxifies, including the removal of heavy metals. Also, it helps with skin restoration. It has high levels of antioxidants. It helps with your liver function and liver regeneration. Also, it helps with your heart health and circulation, and it builds your immune system. Now, in these liquid supplements, we're going to find a whole lot of what we call superfoods, things like noni fruit, things like turmeric, right? Things like purple carrot. And what these superfoods all have in common is that they have very high levels of polyphenols. What are polyphenols? There are certain nutrients that come from plants, and you can only get them from plants because the body doesn't produce them. So these polyphenols actually help heal the gut microbiome. They're specifically for the gut microbiome. We have things like jackfruit and amalaki fruit, right? All of this is these are the most nutritious foods on the planet and very high in these polyphenols. And also in the detox product, okay, we also find the noni fruit, the turmeric, purple carrot, but we also combine these ingredients with specific ingredients that help detoxify the skin. They help detoxify the blood, the liver, and the gut. Things like chlorella, things like artichoke, right? Moringa leaf, which is the most nutritious plant found on the planet. Things like berries and different yeah, cranberry and different berries, because not only do they help detoxify, but they help regulate blood sugar. So you can see that within the 3 products, we have an enormous amount of ingredients. The total is actually 96. That's an incredible amount for a 3 product system. And it's interesting how the 3 together will give you results very quickly. Sometimes people do ask me, well, what happens if I don't take all 3? What happens if I just take the Phytopower, or if I just take 2 out of the 3? Well, each of our products will give you a benefit. Obviously, they're all very highly nutritious products, and you will get a benefit. However, when you take the three together, the results come much faster. Yeah, it's something like magical happens when you take all three. Your body just starts to heal so quickly. And usually, people that take the three products as a system, they get results like in just a couple of weeks. Some people even faster than that. Depends on the person, obviously, but some people have actually come back after 24, 48 hours and already have a testimonial after starting the daily three system. So what do people report? Well, they report that their stress levels go down, that they're able to sleep better, their digestive system becomes perfect. It helps with the appearance of your skin and your hair. Your joints become healthier, your muscle movement improves. Also, inflammation just starts to disappear from the body, like in my case. It helps you focus better, it helps you concentrate. It also improves your energy, it improves your stamina, and it helps you recover faster after your exercise. And also the food cravings, they just disappear. Now, why does this happen? Well, usually we end up getting food cravings, that anxiety to overeat. We get that when our body is not well nourished. So the body has no other way of saying, hey, I need nourishment than to make you hungry, because it's just telling you, eat more, eat more. I'm not getting the nutrients that I need. But in this case, you're getting so well nourished with these products that those food cravings, they just disappear. So as a result, you're able to lose weight faster. You're feeling lighter. Your clothes are fitting better. What more can you want? Here in LoveBiome, we have a saying. We say that you have to take care of your gut microbiome so it can take care of you. It's really that simple. Anybody who understands this very simple concept, it'll change your life. Now, last year we started expanding our product line. So now we have the first product for the skin. Why are we creating products for the skin? And by the way, this year there will be more products added to the skincare line. But why are we producing products for the skin? What does skincare have to do with the gut microbiome? Well, it turns out that the gut microbiome is not the only microbiome that we have in our bodies. Our bodies have different microbiomes. And the skin, being the largest organ in our body, obviously has its own microbiome. So all that bacteria also lives in the skin. And we have to feed that bacteria so that our skin could be healthy. So this is called the postbiotic body souffle. It is a souffle that you can use all over your body, including on your face. It is an anti-aging product, so it helps you look younger. And it does that by strengthening your skin barrier, by improving your skin elasticity, by providing powerful hydration. It increases the nutrient absorption in your skin, and it leaves your skin feeling smooth and radiant. And a few months ago, we introduced 4 new products under the brand Phytopower. So now we have many products with the Phytopower brand. So we had the original, but now we have what's called targeted probiotics under the brand Phytopower. So these are probiotics that are specialized in certain areas of the body, right? For example, here we have the Phytopower W. W is, it stands for weight management. And this one is made with a specific probiotic that targets weight loss. So this one you want to take every morning if that's your goal, if you want to lose weight, and who doesn't, right? What's the saying? You can never be too thin, you can never be too rich, right? So who doesn't want to lose some extra pounds? So this is a product that you want to take every morning. And it has a lot of benefits. It helps with your digestion. It helps you regulate your metabolism. It helps control your appetite. But one of the very important things that this product does is that it helps the body produce a hormone called GLP-1. Now, this is the hormone that sends signals to the brain. It sends signals to the brain to release insulin and control sugar absorption. Very, very important. This is the magic ingredient in our product. It's a probiotic, a directed probiotic that's called the Lactobacillus gasseri. And this is that weight loss probiotic. This is the probiotic that helps burn fat, speeds up your metabolism, it controls your appetite, and it controls fat absorption. Now, what's interesting is that when we combine this directed probiotic with certain prebiotics, things like baobab fruit and guar gum, these are ingredients that are very high in soluble fiber. Well, when you combine the two, again, you're creating this symbiotic effect, and this is really what makes you lose weight even more effectively. It makes you lose weight faster. So again, all of our products have that synergistic effect of the probiotics working together with the prebiotics. Then we also have the Phytopower B. Now, what does B stand for? It stands for blocking. It blocks sugar and it blocks carbohydrates from entering your system when you eat your food. So this product you want to take 15 minutes before your largest meal of the day. So it just blocks that sugar and carbs. And this product also has some pretty amazing benefits. It also helps you lose weight. It helps control your appetite. But one thing that we can say is that it helps you sustain normal blood sugar levels. Now that's a bold statement, right? For us to say that. And so many people are worried about this nowadays. Do you know that the statistic is just alarming now that, for diabetes, they're saying that 1 out of 3 people in the world are diabetic or pre-diabetic. Well, a lot of people are worried about this, and it's something that we should all, be concerned about. So that's why that's so important to take this product, because it does sustain normal blood sugar levels. This product is made with, again, all natural ingredients, things like white kidney bean, chromium that helps control your appetite, green coffee bean that's also great for losing weight. And we invite people to actually be part of what we call the Fighter Power Challenge. Now, this is a very fun way of participating in LoveBiome and losing weight. As a matter of fact, it's quite simple. The only thing that you need to do to be part of the Fighter Power Challenge is just take those two products that I just mentioned, the Fighter Power W and the Fighter Power B. If you can just take those two products every day, and then after 30 days, submit a testimonial, then you're part of the challenge. That's how easy it is. And we make it very fun because every month there's winners. Every month there's a $500 winner, as a matter of fact. We're going to continue this challenge all through the summer. As a matter of fact, anybody who uses those two products, the B and the W, okay, if you take them for 90 days, then you're an automatic winner, because after 90 days of using our products, everybody gets prizes. Everybody gets things like t-shirts and shaker bottles and things like that. So we make it very fun. But obviously, the best prize is the way you're going to look, the way you're going to feel, right? Because our products are very, very effective. Now, we also have the Fighter Power E. The Fighter Power E is for energy. And I happen to love this product because not only does it give you energy when you drink it, okay, but it's actually helping you store and actually harvest your own energy. So it's going to give you sustainable energy throughout the day. It's not like these energy drinks like Red Bull and Monster, where you drink them, you get hyper for a few minutes, and then once the effects wear off, you come crashing down, right? That's not how this works. This is a very, very healthy way of getting energy. It also helps in many ways by helping your nutrient absorption, by helping also increased oxygen uptake. And one of the things I love about this product is that it increases the time to fatigue. That's why I take it with me to the gym, because when I drink it throughout my workout, it's actually making me feel less tired. I can go longer in the gym without feeling like it's time to quit. Now, this product has actually 3 different probiotics. These are the probiotics that help harvest that energy so you can have sustainable energy throughout the day. And we combine the directed probiotics with the prebiotics, right? So we have things like taurine, which is an amino acid, helps you gain muscle mass. Spirulina is a blue-green algae that's very nutrient dense. Vitamin B12, and then from the guarana fruit and from ginseng, we get what we call natural caffeine. Now, let me explain that this is not to be confused with synthetic caffeine, right? Because there's natural caffeine and there's synthetic caffeine. Natural caffeine is very good for you, okay? It's not going to harm you in any way. The synthetic caffeine, on the other hand, has a very bad reputation, right? Synthetic caffeine is what they put in sodas, in carbonated drinks, and in these energy drinks like Red Bull and Monster. So synthetic caffeine can accelerate your heart rate. It can make you very hyper, right? In the long term, it can actually give you some heart issues. So we want people to stop drinking those dangerous energy drinks. We want them to switch to this. This is a much healthier way of getting energy. It's a sustainable energy, and at the same time, not only are you getting energy, but you're getting your gut microbiome healed, which is really so important. And then finally, we have the Phytopower C. C is for calm. It's for just being able to sleep better. So you want to take this at nighttime so that you can sleep. Most people that take this at nighttime, they say they sleep like a baby, right? I'm one of those people that love taking this product at night because it really, really helps me get a good night rest. And this is the product that helps also with your brain function, right? It helps with that mental health. We know that there's a very important connection between your brain and your gut. The brain sends messages to the gut, and the gut sends messages to your brain constantly. And this is the product that's going to really just help keep that connection healthy. So not only does it help you sleep better, but it improves your mood. It helps you fight off depression. It helps with your memory and your comprehension. Now, this product has 3 different probiotics in it as well that help with that mental health. And it also has some very important natural ingredients like magnesium, which is very good for being able to sleep well. So you can see we have some great products available for everyone. But the good news is that we keep producing more. We don't stop. And we're launching now 2 new Phytopower products. Okay, now these products are going to be available this month as a pre-order. You can actually pre-order them and actually get credit for the month of March. Okay. However, they won't ship out until April, unfortunately. So we have to wait until April to get them in our hands. Now, if you went to one of our regional events, you got a chance to try them. I got to try it this past weekend in Orlando, Florida, and they are really, really good. They work fast. They taste great. Okay, we have the new Phytopower I. I is for the immune system support. And let me tell you, there's a lot of people that are going to need this product, right? A lot of people that just need to build up their immune systems. If you're somebody that constantly is getting sick, then this product is definitely for you. But in general, it just keeps you very healthy. And I'm very impressed with the ingredients. These 2 new products, they have a large list of ingredients, like 15 different ingredients, more than the other Phytopower products. So in the eye, you're going to find some pretty amazing ingredients, things like echinacea, things like ginger, right? Also the acerola cherry, which is the fruit that has the highest levels of vitamin C. So, just wonderful things go into this product, including the directed probiotics. And then we also have the Phytopower Tea. Now, this is our thermogenic fat burner. Okay, and this product hasn't even come out yet, and I already have a long list of people that want to buy this. People cannot wait for this to come out because everybody wants to burn that belly fat, right? Now this product targets specifically that visceral fat, that fat that's in your organs, in your midsection, and also the belly fat, right? Like for men, it's the love handles. For women, it's more the belly. But this is what's going to melt away that specific fat, and so many people want that to happen, including myself. I lost quite a bit of weight with our products, but you know what? That stubborn belly fat, that's the last thing to go, right? Whenever you're losing weight, that midsection fat is really the hardest to get rid of, and this is the product that's going to do that job, get rid of that. And again, the ingredients very, very impressive. Things like what's in this product. This one has green tea extract, right? It has ginseng, it has apple cider vinegar, and it has cayenne pepper. So the product, it has a raspberry flavor, but it has a little bite to it. So it's that's what's really going to burn that body fat is the cayenne pepper. So good stuff. Good stuff is coming very soon, and you can pre-order this right now if you go to our website. We have a pack that contains 2 of the immunity, 2 pouches of the tea. That's a full 30-day supply. We also have a pack that contains all of our weight management products like the W, the B, and the T. Okay. You can order that one. And we also have a pack that contains each one of our Phytopower products. Now we have 7 Phytopower products. So you can pre-order that one. But again, these will not be delivered until April, but you can pre-order them now and actually get the points for March. Okay, so that covers all of our Phytopower products and all of our LoveBiome products. And I can honestly say that these products are for everyone out there. If you have a gut microbiome, and everyone does, right? You're going to need our products, and that's why we have such a great opportunity. Now, I invite you to stay with me for another 15 minutes because I'm going to talk about the opportunity. I'm going to talk about how we can make money with this amazing company. That's important too. A lot of people are concerned about their health, but a lot of people are also concerned about their financial state. Nowadays, with the economy being so complicated as it is worldwide, a lot of people are looking for an extra income. And in many cases, with LoveBiome, people are getting financially free. That's what this opportunity does. It really can create financial independence for you. And yes, there are many, many different direct sales companies out there that you can choose, but LoveBiome, it tends to be a very special company. First of all, you have to know who's behind the company, and our founders are just people that are just incredibly, just they have incredible amounts of integrity and experience and intelligence, and that's why I'm in LoveBiome because I trust these gentlemen wholeheartedly. Now, the company may be a 2-year-old company. It may be a new company, but these gentlemen have a 25-year track record of success. So they have just tons of experience behind them, and they know exactly how to build a very large worldwide company, which is exactly what's happening in LoveBiome in its first 2 years. We're growing incredibly fast all over the world. So I introduce to you our founders. This is Kelly Olson. He is the main founder and the CEO of LoveBiome. We have Mr. Sean Whitney, who is the president, and Mr. Cody Day, who is the chief operations officer. Not only are we in the correct company, okay, but we are in the correct market, right? This is the market we want to be in, the digestive health market, or what we call the gut microbiome health market. Because this market is going to explode in the next 7 years. This graph that you see here is a representation of a study that was done by the company Fortune Business Insights, and they predict that by the year 2030, just 7 years from now, this market will grow into an $85 billion a year market. Okay, so no longer is it going to be a question of whether people understand what the gut microbiome is, whether they believe it. Everyone's going to know this as fact. Okay, everyone's going to be talking about their gut microbiome, about the importance of having a healthy gut microbiome. So what's going to happen? Everyone knows that they need to do something for their gut microbiome. They're just going to be looking for the best products. Their main question is going to be, where can I find the best for my gut microbiome? And that's where LoveBiome comes right in, right? We are positioning ourselves to be the leader in this market. We will always want to be the LoveBiome microbiome company, right? The experts, you can say, in this field. And that's why we're building our brand all over the world. So the company makes it so simple to be in business for yourself. All you have to do is get a membership with our company for $25. That's all it is. I can't believe it's so inexpensive. And you just order the products that you want to use for your own personal consumption. As long as you do that, you're in business. That's it. That's how simple it is. You can work from anywhere in the world. You can create a true residual income, an income that's going to just keep growing passively month after month as your business gets bigger and expands. And you receive tax advantages. We all know that people that have their own business pay a lot less taxes than employees do. So that's one of the big benefits. And of course, you can do business with a global economy. You're not limited to just your own country, even though you probably want to definitely, explode your business in your own country, but you can branch out into many different countries. That's what I do. And this is what's going to help you take control of your life. So where can you sponsor in customers and other members? Well, anywhere in 41 countries now. So if you know anybody in this list of countries, you can actually bring them into LoveBiome, either as a customer or as a member to do the business. Okay, there's a list of 40 countries here. We actually added another one a few weeks ago. The Philippines is also now on the list. And let's talk a little bit about our compensation plan, right? Because just like our products are very, very innovative, our compensation plan is also just as innovative. We're doing things that no other company is doing. Very, very innovative things with our pay plan. And I have always considered our pay plan to be the fairest and the most simplest to understand and the most generous in the industry. But you know what happened just a few days ago? They added more money into the comp plan. I can't believe that it just keeps getting better and better. So our comp plan normally paid 55%. Now it's paying 65%. And if you qualify for all the additional bonuses, you can make up to 80% in compensation, which is unheard of. We are definitely the company that pays out the most money in the entire industry. There's no doubt about that. So let's talk about some of the things that we do differently than other companies. And I say differently, but I really mean better. We are just so much of a more simpler business, starting with the fact that we only the only requirement in personal volume is 60 points in order for you to qualify to get commissions, in order for you to activate your business. Now, 60 points is very, very low compared to what other companies ask of you. Just to give you an example of, just to give you an idea of what 60 points is, well, every product will give 30 points. Okay, so we're talking about two products. That's all you have to move in personal volume in order to be able to, qualify for the commissions. It's a very low amount. So how can you move two products? Well, either you order them yourself, okay, because every time you place a personal order, you're creating this personal volume. But also, what's interesting about our pay plan is that the customers that you get, the people that you refer to your website, because for $25, you're getting your own personalized website. The people that you refer to your website, when they order, okay, as your customers, not only are they paying you commissions, and also in many cases a sales profit, but they're also giving you personal volume. Okay, and we're like the only company that does that, where we actually give you both commissions from your customers and personal volume is also given to you by your customers' orders. So let's say within your customers, if two products are moved within your customer orders, then you're qualified. It's as simple as that. The company cannot make it any easier. So it is very easy to be able to participate in our business. Okay, either you order the 60 points or you have your customers order them every month, and that's what qualifies you. Another thing that I really love about our company that's very simple is that we only have 5 leadership ranks. The whole point of being in business for yourself is to expand your business, to move up in rank, right? And when you look at the compensation plan of other companies, they may have like 10, 12, even 15 or more ranks. And that is too much. That can actually be intimidating for a lot of new people, especially if you're new to the industry. Some people may look at 15 ranks and they might even not even believe that they can actually get to the top of the company because it just seems so so out of reach. But 5 leadership ranks, that's not a lot. Most people can visualize themselves moving up 5 ranks so that they can get to the top, right? And that's exactly what's happening. Already we have 14 people that have reached this 5th rank of elite performer. That's the very top rank. You reach elite performer, you've maxed out the compensation plan. But we actually have 5 ranks. It starts with merchant. And let me tell you, merchant could be achieved very quickly. There's no reason why merchant should take you that long of a time. Because to be a merchant, you only need to move 960 points within your entire organization. Okay, so that includes what you buy and all of your people, what they order. Okay, sometimes we find it a little easier to explain it in packs, right? Every group of 120 or every 4 products is considered a pack. So we're talking about moving 8 packs. That's what you need to do in order to be a merchant. A lot of people in LoveBiome, they become merchants their very first month. Okay, that's a common thing. If you get off to a quick start, start recommending the product to all your friends and family, you will be a merchant very quickly. And then you advance to builder. That's the second rank. The third rank would be leader. The fourth rank is star performer. And then finally, the fifth and final rank is elite performer. Now, I promise you that I will show you what the average incomes are for each one of these ranks. Okay, but before I get into that, before I show you what you make in each rank, I want to show you what you make on each level. So let's focus here in the middle of the chart where it says level 1, level 2. Okay, in level 1, you get paid actually 15% in LoveBiome, which, trust me, it is a very high payout. Okay, a lot of companies that use this type of marketing plan style, they don't like to pay a lot of money on level 1. They pay very little on level 1. They like to pay more in the deeper levels. Okay, but in LoveBiome, we pay a lot of money on level 1. Other companies can pay like 1 to 5%, honestly. We pay 15%. And I know what I'm talking about because I was with a company for 17 years that only paid us 1% on level 1. So for me to be making 15% now is remarkable. Okay, so that means that every time that your customers buy something or that people that you personally enroll to do the business, whenever they buy something, you'll make 15% because that's who goes on your level 1, all your customers and all of your directly sponsored members. Okay, the people that pay the $25 to do the business. Okay, all of those people are on level 1. And how many people can you have on level 1? It is unlimited. As long as you keep recommending people buy the product and you keep bringing in members, associates, your level 1 is just going to keep expanding with more and more people. And every time those people place an order, whenever they want to order, you'll always get 15% permanently. Okay, now I personally like to tell my customers that every time that they order, I get 15%. I want them to know that. It's not a secret. I want them to know that so that they can understand that they can also recommend people, especially if they love the products. It'll be easy for them to recommend people. And then they can make 15%. Okay. So when people on your level 1 start recommending people, they get paid 15%. But from their customers and their members, you get paid 10%. So they get the 15, but you get 10% from the same people. You see? And this is all paid weekly. Our first 2 levels pay every single week. So whatever activity happens this week, Saturday through Sunday, right? By the following Friday, you'll get paid. And every Friday is payday. We love Fridays here in LoveBiome. Now, as you can see, there's a lot of money that can be made just on the first 2 levels. Okay, that's 15 and 10%. That's 25% of our comp plan. And our comp plan pays 55 to 65% in total, right? So we're talking about a huge number. And in a minute, I'm going to show you how you can actually expand this 25% into 40% with the new bonuses. So that's more than half the compensation plan concentrated in the first 2 levels. That's pretty amazing because that means that for new people coming into this business, they can make money in a very significant amount and they can make money very quickly. And that's what's different about LoveBiome, because in other direct sales or network marketing companies, it might take you a good long time before you start seeing some significant income, because usually companies like to pay out in the deeper levels when you already have a big organization. But when you're new, you're not gonna make that much. Like I said, most companies pay like 1 to 5% on the first level. We're paying a lot more, so the money just comes faster and in greater amounts. So if you're new to LoveBiome, you can make money quickly and good money. However, what's going to happen is that at some point you're going to keep multiplying your group, right? And it's just going to expand into the deeper levels. And then when you do get people in level 3, in level 4, in level 5, in level 6, in level 7, in level 8, you also get paid from all of that activity. You'll make as much as 5% on all those deeper levels. But on the level 6 in particular, we have something called a leadership bonus that brings it up to 15% on level 6. Now, why do we like to pay so much on just that one level 6? Well, it turns out that when you build a large organization, usually statistics show that level 6 is usually where you end up having the most amount of people. And the company wants to pay you more money where you have the most amount of people, so you can make the most of the compensation plan. But I'm going to explain to you now something very special that our comp plan has that no other company has. We invented this dynamic compression bonus pool, and it's very unique how this pays out. Just so you know, every time that there is a purchase somewhere in the world, and we know that every day there's hundreds of purchases in different countries happening, all the time, right? So every time that a purchase is made, a percentage of that purchase goes into this dynamic compression bonus pool. So every day, this pool is being fed. And by the end of the month, it can accumulate a lot of money. We're talking about possibly even millions of dollars that can be accumulated in this pool every month. So what the company does is they separate 16% of all this money and they share it with all of the people that qualify as leader every month. And then they separate 24% of this pool and they share it with all of the people that are qualifying as star producers, star performers, excuse me. And then they separate 60%, which is a very large amount, and they share it with all of the elite performers. Okay, so it's a lot of money that goes into the hands of the people that are in these top three ranks. And that's why people that get to the top three ranks, they make so much money because this pool just feeds their income in an incredible way. People have actually doubled and tripled their income just because they qualify for this pool. Okay. So it's something that our company does that no other company does, and it's really quite remarkable. And on top of that, we also have achievement bonuses. Okay, now these are extra little prizes that you get just for graduating to your new leadership rank. For example, when you become a builder, when you get to that second rank, and in order to qualify for these bonuses, you do have to qualify 2 times. So when it's your second month as a builder, the company will give you an extra $500 just because you've achieved the level. So it's just a little extra prize in addition to all of the commissions that you're making. And in the builder rank, there's actually, as you keep growing your organization, there's actually 3 other achievement bonuses that you can make. Another one for 500, a third one for 750, and then $1,000 bonus. But when you do graduate to leader, then that achievement bonus is 2,500. When you graduate to star performer, that achievement bonus is 5,000. And at the elite level, that bonus is a $10,000 bonus. Okay. And again, this is all in addition to what you're normally making in commissions. And then finally, we have what's called the infinity bonus. Now, this is where the company takes 3% of the global sales, which is a lot when you consider we're in 41 countries. And they share that every month with the people that are star performer and elite performer. So I know there's a lot of aspects to this compensation plan. I know that some people might want to hear this explanation a couple of times before they understand it perfectly. But you know what? The most important takeaway from this explanation is that you understand that at every level of growth, there's significant amount of money to be made with LoveBiome. If you're brand new to LoveBiome, just getting your business started, there's plenty of money to be made in just these first 2 levels. But as you grow, there'll be more money. And then when you get to those top positions like star performer, lead performer, there's so much money to be made from the bonus pools, right? So there's just money in every stage of the game. Now, this is something that we just introduced last weekend, and it's very interesting because normally we pay 15% on level 1 and 10% on level 2, which is a lot, okay, compared to other companies. But now what's interesting is that if you keep strengthening your level 1, if you keep adding more customers and more members, then you're going to get paid more money now. So in any given week where you have 720 points within your level 1, within everybody that's on your level 1, then not only will you make the 15%, but you'll make a 3% more. So you'll make a total of 18% now on your level 1, and you'll still get paid 10% on level 2. But in any given week where you're moving 1,440, then you'll get paid 20% on level 1 and also 2% more, 12% in total on level 2. And then as you keep growing your level 1, and in any given week where you're making 21,060, 2,160, or 2,880. Then you keep making more and more. So you can make as much as 20% on your level 1 and 20% on your level 2. So it goes from 15 and 10 to 20 and 20. So that brings it up from 25% to 40%. Again, these are things that are just unheard of in the industry. That's a lot of money to be made just on your first two levels. So we want to take advantage of this. That means that bring in as many customers and as many associates as you possibly can, because it just means more and more money. And why not, right? We can't leave money on the table. We got to make sure we're taking full advantage of these new bonuses. So like I promised, I'm going to show you what you make in every rank. So merchant is the first rank, and these are averages, obviously, or ranges. Everyone's income is going to be a little different depending on their organizational volume. But in order to qualify for merchant, again, you need 960 points in your total organization. That's an equivalent of 8 packs. And merchants can make anywhere from $140 to $500 per month. Now, that's not a lot of money yet, but it does cover the cost of your products, right? And it does cover a lot of your expenses, right? It can cover your phone bill and it can cover your internet bill. So just from the get-go, just from qualifying at the first rank, you know that you're not going to have many expenses. This is all about making money, not about spending money. Once you get to the second rank builder, you'll make more money, obviously. A builder is someone who moves 4,800 in organizational volume. That's the equivalent of 40 packs. Builders can make from $500 to $1,600 per month. Leader is the third rank. That's 24,000 or 200 packs moving throughout your organization. A leader can make a minimum of 1,600 and a maximum of 7,700 per month. Star performer, the fourth rank, is 48,000 or 400 packs, and they make from 7,700 to 20,000 a month. And elite performers are moving 72,000 or 600 packs at least in their organization. And right now, currently, elite performers in LoveBiome are making anywhere from $20,000 to $50,000 per month. But honestly, this is an unlimited income rank. So if you keep growing as an elite performer, if you keep growing your organization with more and more people, then yes, you'll make even much more than this. And that's exactly what's going to happen with these new bonuses. I can easily see the day very quickly where we're going to start seeing elite performers making over $100,000 a month in this company. So as you can see, the money is just absolutely incredible. But not only is the money great, it's the experiences. Now, one thing you have to know about LoveBiome is that we have a culture of just having these wonderful events and conventions and giving away beautiful trips. So we just had a regional event, very exciting. And usually when you're moving up in the company, there's a way for you to actually have your expenses paid to these events. So you can actually get free hotel stay, free airfare. Right now, the company is giving away an all expense paid trip for 2 to the amazing Greek islands. Now, this is an all luxury cruise. And in order to qualify, you would need to be a leader. You'd have to be at that third rank to be part of this leadership event. And you would need to qualify 3 times by April. So if you're going to miss the qualification this year, do not worry. There's going to be another great trip next year in 2025. Every year, there's these amazing trips. So as long as you're at the leadership ranks, leader, star performer, elite performer, not only are you going to get paid handsomely, but you'll always have these amazing adventures. Every year, you'll get to be invited, you and your guest, to these amazing adventures. And that's what it's about. It's about having a free lifestyle. That's what happens when you advance and make a career out of LoveBiome, right? You become financially free. You create time freedom so you can do whatever you want when you want to do it. And remember, we're getting in at the perfect time, okay? All network marketing companies, they go through 4 stages of life. They go through formulation, concentration, momentum, and stability. Now, we are here. We already finished the formulation stage. We're well into the concentration stage. That means our company is very solid. It's getting stronger every day. But very soon, maybe even by this year, we're going to start this critical point. We're going to start the momentum phase. Now, normally momentum phases for any company usually last between 10 and 15 years. So that's 10 and 15 years of pure growth, exponential growth, a big boom all over the world, right? And then at some point, we're going to get into stability, where the company, is stable and you can still make money, but the big money is always made in momentum. This is where fortunes are made. And I know what I'm talking about because in the previous company that the founders of LoveBiome had, the previous company that they managed, the Tahitian Noni company, okay, during their momentum phase, which was during 1999 to 2000, like 13, during those 14 years, the company created over 250 millionaires. That's right. And I think LoveBiome is going to produce even more millionaires than that last company that the founders managed because we have more innovative products. We have a much more lucrative pipeline. Everything is perfected and improved in LoveBiome. So to finish this presentation and to recap, we have all of the ingredients necessary for you to have amazing success, starting with our product, right? Our products are globally needed. If you have a gut, if you have an intestine, you need our products, and everyone in the world is going to need our products. Number two, we have a very experienced corporate team that's going to lead us into longevity. Our company is set up to last for decades in the future. We're going to have decades of prosperity ahead of us. Also, our comp plan, as you can see, is very simple and very lucrative, and the timing cannot be more perfect. So the only thing missing in this equation, in this puzzle, is you. Okay, you decide if you want to be part of this, your decision to be a part of this mission, your commitment to your goals, right? To living out your dreams. That's what you would put here in addition to those four ingredients. So that would be the fifth ingredient. So if you're not part of the LoveBiome family yet, we encourage you to be a part of our company. The only thing you would need to do is just contact the person who invited you to this Zoom call today, and they will show you how you can register online because everything is done online. It's a very simple process. It's a less than a 5-minute process to register. Remember, you're going to pay $25 one time. That's the membership fee to get started. You never have to pay that again. You'll get your own website. And at the same time that you pay your $25 fee, you will order the products that you want to start using. Now, again, remember, to activate your business, you would need at least 60 points. So that comes out to about 2 products, unless you're getting the original Fighter Power. That counts double. That's the only product that gives you 60 points. Every other product gives you 30 points. So you would need at least to get 2. But of course, that's the minimum. We encourage you to do more than the minimum. That's why we're going to suggest that you order one of our packs, and that will give you a much better, fuller experience. So we have what's called the Fighter Power Combo Pack, where you get each one of the new Fighter Power products for $155 and shipping. And forgive me for not putting the price in pounds or euros, but we definitely can get you out a full price list that tells you how much our products cost in euros and in pounds. Okay. But this is one option. Okay, you can also combine these Fighter Power products. For example, you can get 2 of the W and 2 of the B if you want to be part of the challenge. And then we also have the Daily 3-pack. This is the original Daily 3 system. This is still the base. This is still what's going to give you everything you need to really have your microbiome functioning at its most optimal level. So this one costs 160 plus shipping. And then we also have the complete pack if you want to try everything. This has one of each of our products. Okay, so that concludes our presentation for today. Oh, and again, I also want to mention again that if you do want the new products, the I and the T, these are the pre-order packs. You can actually order them now, but they won't be delivered until April. Okay. So again, we have the I and the T together. We have the 3 weight management products, and then we have one that has all of the 7 Fighter Power products, which includes the 2 new ones.